Is this heaven?
No, it's a podcast. Welcome to the Field of Geeks podcast.
Hello and welcome to episode 106 of the Field of Geeks podcast. I'm Josh.
I'm Steve.
I'm Joey.
Mitch.
And I'm
Full
Joey.
house. This is great. You're Joey.
Oh, yeah.
Fuller House. Check it out, Netflix.
Waka
Or
waka.
don't.
Trademark.
Trademark.
Copyrighted.
Steve's not a fan.
You know, like,
I'm just doing innocuous you know, keep people
As I
wondering
say,
what I'm
you
thinking
probably need
of.
some more Danny Tanner. Is that what's critiquing about
oh,
the show?
Bob Saget.
Oh, Bob Saget.
He had a good part, Dumb and Dumberer. Remember that when they smeared the candy bar over the bathroom for some stupid reason? I mean, look at the title of the film. He was just like, there's shit everywhere. Yeah. Good. That was a great movie. Better than Dumb and Dumber 2. So check that
Oh,
out.
yeah,
over
that's
that.
not that hard to beat, though.
I guess not.
I didn't even like the first one, though.
What?
That's just me.
Oh, man.
So you like Transformers the last night?
I did. I actually did. That one surprised me.
I tried to, I started to watch it.
That's okay. You guys could laugh. That's fine.
I did the same thing you did. Like, I went in with low expectations, and it was on Prime, so I'm
Right.
like, well, hey, it's free,
Hey,
right?
something to do.
So I started watching it, and that's a good drink. Sorry, no, I'm kidding.
Oh, boy.
Have you seen it yet?
No.
No. Oh wait, you haven't seen any of the Transformers, have you?
No plans.
Nope. You know what that means? Commentary, guys.
My client has no comment.
Right.
We're gonna do it.
Yeah, we should definitely do a commentary.
All right,
fifth.
just let me know when it is, and then I'll be busy.
Right.
You can just like run by the house screaming Optimus. You know?
No.
No. Okay. But yeah, it was. I don't know. I thought it was kind of a mess. I don't know. I liked the last one. Like it was popcorn, but
It was, I mean,
fun.
it wasn't meant to be like a serious movie.
Yeah.
But Michael Bay movies never are, so.
Right. The first one is still the best. Oh yeah.
Steve takes another
Steve's
drink
taking
of
a
the
drink of
Romulan Ale.
Roughly, yeah, Romulan Ale we got from the Doctor Who podcast. They gifted that to us. So yeah,
It's pretty cool.
start out the show with that. Just two of us drinking. The other two, they never had alcohol, so they're worried.
Yeah, we're very sorry. It's 10 in the morning.
Hey, people listening to this don't know that. You know?
Well, they know that now.
Okay. Well, it's,
Yes.
it's 10 in the morning.
Also, I drank last night, so I think I'm good.
Let's drink to Star Trek's 52nd birthday. Wow, I'm already slurring my speech.
Yeah.
52nd birthday, huh?
52
All right.
years old.
Yeah.
I am a scant 3 years younger than that.
Oh, man, that's awesome. Joey, I know you're a big Trek fan. So
Mhm. I love
get
the-
in on this. You want some of this?
No,
stuff?
yeah, the
Is it getting better with each drink? Like it's going down a little smoother?
Yeah. It's stronger than I thought it would be. But, you know, Kirk's reaction when he drank it, and two, you know, that's pretty much...
phase me up, Shawnee. It's my favorite line.
Oh, no, get out
My
of here.
favorite line from the show.
That's a good one. Yeah, that's a classic.
And, of course, we're going to drink to Burt Reynolds, the late, great Burt Reynolds. So,
Bandit.
I'll clap since we're not drinking. Jeez, that was a big drink. That looks like
I was
Listerine.
It kind of... No, it doesn't taste like Listerine. No, I'm just kidding.
like I said, we were toasting also to late, great Burt Reynolds,
Yeah.
who just passed away, sadly. You know, he huge icon of the 70s, was in films such as Deliverance, White Lightning, Gator, Hooper, Smoking the Bandit, Stroker Ace, Cannonball Run, and, of course, several more. But he...
Longest Yard.
Don't forget about the movie that he hated
forgot.
making the most, Boogie Nights.
why, though?
The movie that what?
He hated making the most.
Got him an Oscar nomination.
He turned it down 7 times
Yeah.
and then fired his manager
After?
after he made the movie. Yeah, because
I
he
don't
hated
get
it
it.
that much.
Maybe because he lost to, you know, the award, the Oscar.
He lost to
was
Robin
upset.
Williams, Good
Well, he
Will
won a
Hunting.
Golden Globe, so I mean, it's not like he walked away empty-handed.
Right.
Yeah.
It did help his career, get revitalized a little bit, but
He also had a feud with Mark Summers from Double Dare on the Jay Leno show, where they
Yeah.
spilled water on each other.
I did watch that. Some say that it was staged. I don't know, but it looks like they ended it well.
Yeah.
Like,
I
Is
mean,
that Leno or Carson?
it was Leno.
Leno's like first year or so, I think.
That's when chin really protruded. And he was like, meh. And then bobbled his head every time he said a
That's
joke.
like a Batman villain. He was going to play George Spahn, I believe. This was going to be in Quentin Tarantino's Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, and sadly he didn't film the part yet. So
That's too bad.
I was looking forward to that.
I was too.
I would have really brought him back, because I know he was looking for parts, and sadly he had to sell his house. Like, he had a lot of financial.
Well, he got so skinny. I think he had cancer, right?
I don't know. I know he died of a heart attack, but
Yeah.
he was very frail a couple years back and caught attention, of course, around the world.
Last kind of big movie that I saw that he was in was Dukes of Hazzard. I'm sure he's done other stuff after that.
Yeah,
but
yeah. He was
that's
probably
like-
the best part of that movie.
Right. That was
That
pretty
was
much
pretty
it.
Bad. Yeah. But, of course, I always remember Smoking a Bandit.
Yeah.
That's a classic film. And it's on Amazon Prime right now, so you should check that out. Been watching that, like, nonstop. It's just a fun movie.
Yeah.
You can turn your brain off and...
Turn your brain off and watch Burt Reynolds.
Well, plus, I heard most of it was improv, so they didn't really have a script for it.
Oh, really?
That's
They
the
didn't-
70s, man.
Yeah. Well, they didn't think...
Here's a concept.
Use
Let's
a
roll.
car.
Yeah.
It's
iconic
called
car.
Smokey and the Bandit.
Right.
Trans
Do the
Am.
thing.
That's,
Action.
Right.
Not pretty much the same thing as all those Fast and Furious movies.
No, this was...
No, this is real.
Real boring. Oh.
Bandit never got into his car with a parachute on it, and
Yeah, it went through a building.
Stomped
He
concrete.
shifted like
broke it.
shifted like 10 times.
all right.
He jumped some bridges. That's about it. But
Trans Am never had nitro.
if they remake it, maybe.
Yeah.
Sally Field. You always be my brother. Family.
No, but like, who
They
didn't
should
want a
totally
Trans Am
remake
back
it with
then?
Vin
Oh, yeah.
Diesel.
That was such a classic car. I mean, they're still trying to bring it back. Pontiac is no longer.
They have, it's a kit that you can buy that takes basically a Camaro SS and turns it into
Kit.
Yep.
That's coming. Yeah,
Dun it.
Knight Rider.
Yeah.
Knight Rider
Dun it.
reference. Yeah.
Done it.
But any of you got
Dun it.
memories of Burt Reynolds
Dun it.
you want to share?
Done it.
Meeting him or anything like that?
I know. I never met him. He's a little too young for
Yeah.
me to hang out with.
Yeah.
But no, he.
I
I loved the guy. I mean, as a kid, Smoking
Yeah.
the Bandit. I mean, I was 8, 9 years old when
Yeah.
it came out, something like that. And yeah, as a kid, that was like some of the coolest stuff around.
Mm-hmm.
I have not seen the movie literally in 30 years, probably at least. So.
Go check it out. It still holds up pretty well, I think.
Yeah, and I found it with 70s stuff, it's a mixed bag. Sometimes it holds
Yeah.
up just fine, and other times you're questioning your own judgment
Yeah.
and your own place in this world.
You have your hand on the eject button. You're like,
All right. Actually, I just have a hammer.
say something stupid.
Yeah, just
we go.
do it.
What about you, Joe?
Yeah, I mean, I've really only seen a few things with him, mostly like Longest Yard, both of them actually.
Yeah.
But he just always seemed like a decent guy, and like, yeah, the Leno, Mark Summers feud was hilarious. It's always hilarious to watch.
I don't know if he was the one that started the whole blooper thing. I know, like,
Mark Summers?
No,
Oh.
Burt Reynolds. Burt Reynolds. I think after Smoking a Bandit 2, he'd have bloopers for every film, comedic film he did, not the serious ones, obviously. I'd take you out of it, but
Deliverance.
but I guess he would slap people in
Schindler's
person.
List,
He would slap like his closest friends,
Oh.
like knock it off, But it was always like friendly banter, and
Yeah.
I think he did it when they were doing press for the remake of The Longest Yard. I think he slapped a reporter like he used to do with his
Oh,
friends,
jeez.
and there was a whole big uproar about it. It was funny. I'm sure the reporter was just like, "Oh, wow, yeah."
That reporter said, "Thank you, sir."
Yeah.
I just asked him a dumb question,
Yeah.
and he just slapped his face.
I'll do that to a waiter next to him in the restaurant. Just,
Just power slam them through the table. Here's your tip.
yeah.
Bone saw is ready.
Right.
What about you, Mitch? What do you remember about Burt?
I know that he's been in a slew of movies, some good, some bad. I've seen some of his stuff. I've never seen Smoking the Bandit. some of the movies that you guys have talked about, Deliverance and stuff. Did see Boogie Nights. Wasn't he in also Striptease? Or was that? Or no? Was that the one with Demi Moore?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
he was in that.
Yep.
Yeah, he was their stunt double.
It always seemed weird. Like the movies that I've seen with him,
He looked really good.
There's a scene where he gets jelly all over his chest.
Yeah,
Gross.
Mm-hmm.
Every movie that I've seen him in, pretty much, has been movies where he had no mustache.
Yeah,
and I don't know why. It's just like every movie that I accidentally see with him in it has no mustache, but then everybody else is pretty much used to him with a mustache. Yeah.
Where's Burt?
It's kind of like that C-Lab 2021 skit. Would you prefer the mustache on or off? Off, please. Too bad.
Yeah, it was always jarring when you saw him without it because it was so iconic to his, but it wasn't like he had a face like, oh, you need facial hair, dude.
Right.
That's
the bad part is that he never got to be on SNL when
I thought he was on there.
Norm
once.
Macdonald.
Norm Macdonald, yeah.
I thought he was on there once when they were doing Celebrity
Was he?
Jeopardy.
I don't remember, but I know he
if somebody can
hosted
correct
SNL
me, that'd
back
be great.
in the 80s. I know that. We talk geek-related stuff. He turned down, I think, Superman.
He turned down a couple of things.
Some other
These days.
iconic
Superman?
parts. They were offering that part to, like, maybe Paul Newman might have been one of the
I don't
people.
remember.
I mean, it was just...
I know he turned down Han Solo.
Yeah.
Now that would have been fun.
James Bond. He turned down James Bond as well.
Burt Reynolds did.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't
What?
imagine
Burt
the
Reynolds.
mustache.
But good
Yeah,
for
to
him,
be
though,
British
for turning
to play
those parts down, I don't know if it was like, I don't look like this guy, or if it was just, it's not going to work. But,
Right.
yeah.
That would have been awesome. Him as James Bond. Could you imagine? Like he turns around and then he has a comb to
Should've
comb
known.
his mustache.
Or they're like, Burt, we need you to do a British accent. And he just goes, no.
We want you to order
Sounds great.
a vodka martini. Yeah, I'll take a gin.
It's like a Coors.
yeah.
He did seem like a
Coors
kind
Light.
of Coors Light kind of guy. Not
Watch
Bud
Smokey
Light.
and the
yeah.
Bandit. That's what it is. It's bootlegging, basically.
Oh, really?
It's
Yeah.
funny as hell, yeah.
So you're going to order a martini shaken, not stirred. All right. Action. Whiskey!
And then he takes out his body comb and just combs his mustache.
I hope they would make him shave the mustache, but imagine Superman with a
They
mustache.
get CGI the...
We
They almost had
did.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we really did.
Yep. We did.
And how would he shave it since he's the Man of Steel? You can't really cut steel
Kevin
with steel.
Smith has a theory how you do it. It's like you have to
Pee on it. Or
Yeah.
what do you say?
Not that at all, but
I thought he was going to go with the Hancock thing where he puts the shaving cream on and kind of just scrapes his face.
Oh, okay.
But
it's all uneven shit.
what did Kevin Smith say?
Everybody acts like the hair is steel. What the hell?
Yeah. Well, Lex Luthor was
This
able
is
to cut it in
stupid.
Superman 5, and
Well,
that movie was very realistic.
Okay, but he's been on Earth since he was a boy.
Mhm.
How did he get
His mom
how
pulled
did he
his
get
hair.
haircuts?
Prior to his power
Yeah,
realization, right.
otherwise he'd just be it'd be down
Yeah.
to the floor.
Little ZZ Top kid.
Be like,
you
I'm
know?
here to help you.
Right.
And the wind would never blow it. It'd
Right.
just be like, still.
Exactly.
Be like the lady from MediaCom whose hair looks like plastic every commercial.
Cousin It from he'd be like Cousin It from the Addams Family.
It just never moved.
Yeah. Oh, we want people to know that was not a soundboard of any kind. That was 100% Steve.
We need to record a bunch of sounds from him
Yeah.
and just play them.
I still love the Addams Family.
No, I think we should really expand on this. Every Burt Reynolds movie should have had him chewing gum to some degree.
Oh, yeah, and that's
You know?
what Norm Macdonald's
Yeah.
take on him was all about. Just, yeah, I'm going to go with,
Funny hat.
Yeah.
It's big. Funny hat.
who is Andre the Giant? That's not a category. I know, but who is Andre the Giant? And he had a steering wheel on his podium. You hear tires squeal. That was the anniversary.
The best
That was
is when
good.
Burt Reynolds drew half of his hand for the answer, and then he wagered the other half of his hand.
Oh God,
I
Sean
need
Connery.
to look that up now if he was on there for that.
Yeah.
Because I think when it was a late episode when Will Ferrell hosted.
Rest in peace, Burt.
We love you.
Great talent. I wish he would have had a better swan song, but I guess he did. The Last Movie Star. It's on Amazon. He had a good part there where he's able to emote a lot. Yeah, go check that out. I've been trying to. I went to the family video last night. I was looking at his other films I hadn't seen, which is a lot of them. All I could find was Smoking a Bandit 2. So I rented that one. Yeah, I did rent it. Yeah, they make
more Smokey, more Bandit.
He wasn't in the third one though.
Oh my gosh, he was in a movie called Shadow Fighter.
Oh, he was in a bunch. He's in a movie called Shark. I don't know much about it, but I was looking at the IMDb last night, and you know, it was the '60s. They did a lot of crazy stuff.
Shadow Fighter.
Oh yeah, and also that iconic spread in Cosmopolitan magazine.
Oh yeah, that's what inspired the Deadpool.
That's what's up in your room, isn't it? That's what you have up in your room?
It's in my closet, yeah.
In your closet, yeah.
I think the best thing about this week has been, and not the fact that I'm lamenting or trying to make fun of his death or anything, but the fact that people posted that picture on Facebook, and then immediately later, like 2 hours later, you'd see rants and raves of people saying, "Why did Facebook take this post down?" Because they want to get some standards of nudity.
Right, yeah.
He's not nude.
Well, it's pretty.
No,
it's pretty darn
close. Yeah.
Hey, being close to nude is not nude.
Right.
That's on you, Facebook.
It was a man nipple.
We'll get Mark on the phone. You can talk to him. And
no, I don't want to talk to that lizard person.
Don't get zucked.
Don't get sucked. So we had a Paige question about,
Who's
we have
Paige?
Paige. Oh, she's our intern. No, our Facebook.
We got a new
page.
intern?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
We had an old one?
I made her up.
I like it. Paige.
So on our Facebook page, we asked, or our social media, I guess you could say. So we asked, since Warner Brothers is doing these standalone films like The Joker, and I'm sure if it's popular, they're going to keep doing standalone films. Why not get a Batman Beyond film? A lot of people have been wanting that for many years.
Michael Keaton finally dons the rat.
Great still. I'm sure it wouldn't be the exact same storyline. They tweak it a little bit, make him maybe younger. I don't know.
Here's why I don't want it.
Okay, go for it.
Because. That's
not good enough.
Mitch? No.
Wow.
Okay, like I said
Deep.
before, okay, the world could end at any minute. I get that. But people are acting like we only have 5 years left of DC movies. We have as many years as they want to make movies. They could make that movie anytime. It'll happen. Another point, I don't want this movie because people are going to piss and moan whether or not they like it, or whether or not it comes out, because it's not going to live up to their expectations, and it's not going to live up to the animated series.
I think
people are going to hate the movie, and it's like, okay, well, you wanted it, and now you hate it.
But to your point, though, I think people want it now more than ever because they have an actor in mind for who they want. So if we were to wait,
they want Keaton
10,
to come back.
yeah, they want Keaton.
But you need to focus on Terry McGinnis.
That's the problem, is that nobody's willing to do that because they all are so headstrong on Keaton coming back as a retired Batman. I don't think it's going to ruin the movie because I do have trust in directors and stuff like that, but I'm just saying that I think people are going to be let down because they've put so much mentally into the fact that Keaton should be the retired Batman that the other story may lack in focus.
It's possible. He could definitely do that flashback scene at the beginning of the movie. I don't know if you remember the Batman Beyond premiere. Bruce Wayne, he was like in his 60s, and he had the Batman Beyond suit, which was Advance, of course.
Right.
But see, this is exactly what I'm talking about. Is that we're having all these great ideas, but then it's going to come out and we're going to be like, oh, that part that I talked about is not in there. I'm not saying you're going to say that, but half of the comic fans are going to say that.
But I think you get that even if it's a canon film, even if it's part of the DCEU or whatever you want to say.
Yeah, this is too true to the story. We already knew what was going to happen.
I mean, Marvel gets a pass a lot, and I guess they kind of honor the characters' looks in the comics. Not every character, but the big ones like Captain America, and I think it'd be pretty cool as a one-off just to have fun. It's not part of a canon or anything like that, but it'd be a big budget obviously because unless you're gonna tweak the story, not gonna make it clear in the future. Maybe you'll give him Damian Wayne instead. I don't know.
Well,
the recreational outrage would just be hilarious with the Tim Drake is Batman Beyond for a while.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Was it during New 52? I thought it was
I think it was the tail end of New 52, and then they switched it back out to Terry McGinnis. Yeah,
I'm sure if they did make the movie, it'd probably be Terry.
Yeah,
because there's more to tell with that story.
A lot more, and he's a more iconic version of that character. Mm-hmm. So.
And don't get me wrong, I'd love to see the movie, but I can still feel that I don't want it to come out.
Yeah,
because I know that it's gonna get shit on by.
But then to me, that's a good challenge for anyone to be like, "Oh, I don't know about this." If you actually have good writing and good decision making, which that's not really happening right now, it seems. you'll prove people wrong. You'll give them something that they didn't realize they wanted or would accept. You know, it's like, it's not the exact Batman Beyond story. It'd probably be like a slightly different take on it. Just like they, would do with other, like Civil War. The movie version of Civil War was different than the comic version. Same with Logan. That was different too. But it worked. People accepted it,
Someone was saying Denis Villeneuve, the guy who directed Blade Runner 2049 and is doing Dune, should do it because, Neo Gotham is pretty much just...
Yeah. That would be awesome.
L.A. from Blade Runner, so...
That would be really cool. I'd love this. Just...
So, I mean, if we got something like that, I'd be fine, but if we didn't, then I'd also...
It's all going to depend on the Joker film, how well it does. It's kind of an experiment. It's, I mean, you're doing, I guess that's what they do with their animated films, though. They do one-offs, kind of, but then they have their canon sort of movies. I mean, they did the Batman Ninja and Batman.
That was such a weird
Gotham
movie.
by Gaslight.
Yes. Did you ever, any of you see that one?
I want to see it.
Was it pretty good?
Yeah, it was very good. I also love the book when it came out way back in the day. It was awesome.
Who voiced Batman? Was it Kevin Conroy?
For that?
It was either Roger Craig Smith or...
I think it was Roger Craig Smith.
Jason, because he did Batman Ninja, but I think it's Jason something, who's doing the Batman voices now for the new DC animated movies, for the most part. I know that for like the big stories, Conroy really wants to get in there, like for Hush and Death in the Family. I think Conroy and Hamill both said that they want to be in there. I don't know. Like
they're probably trying to phase them out a little bit.
But like for Death of Superman, they really took a lot of liberties with that. And I mean, I guess you kind of have to, but like people had, I mean, it's modern time. People had cell phones. They had the New 52 Justice League outfits.
Yep.
And I just don't. It was a weird creative decision to me, but it didn't.
It was great. It was a great film, though.
It didn't ruin anything for me.
Was great.
It was just
brutal
a few
as hell.
parts. I was like, all right, well. But yeah, no, I thought it was pretty good.
Bruce Greenwood.
Thank you.
Yeah, he does a good Batman.
He was the Batman
That's what
in
I
Gotham
said.
by Gaslight. Yep.
He was also in Under the Red Hood.
Yeah,
that's right. Yep,
that was really good.
Well, speaking of Marvel, Captain Marvel photos have released.
Oh yeah,
we finally get the correct
Entertainment Weekly magazine.
We already got people saying this is going to be our Wonder Woman, and it's going to be better. Which, hey guys,
I'm glad I didn't see that.
Hey man, shut up.
Yeah,
I'm excited for the movie.
Well,
but
they desperately need a female-driven film because they haven't had one yet. Warner Brothers, things they've done wrong, they did that right.
What if we did a Black Widow movie? Ant-Man. Okay, but now
they're finally doing a Black Widow movie.
Ant-Man alive.
Right.
Yeah.
Here's half a woman. What?
And she's small.
And she's small.
You can't see her. Huh? Yeah, but personally, I think these photos look pretty damn cool.
Yeah.
And a lot of people were worried about. There was set photos of her in a green suit, and they're like, "Oh my god, what's going on here?" So she has two suits in the film.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
Yeah,
people see one picture
and they start going crazy in town. Yeah,
but don't let.
I'm not seeing this.
But then, if as a studio person, don't let those people make you not do the film. I mean, it's like do the film, prove them wrong.
That's great. If people could just get off Twitter, not the people talking.
Well,
crap.
anymore, I think people
are
are jumping ship on Twitter.
But I mean, like Feige and. Both Marvel and DC, get off Twitter, do what you need to do, make the movie that the fans want to see. Whatever bloggers you see, you just don't. Who cares? Honestly,
Right.
That's the beauty of when I was growing up. You had Starlog magazine. That was the time you would see these photos, or other magazines, of course. But any glimpses of the new bat suit, whatever, it was.
And
it was
they were
all
selected. There wasn't random.
It wasn't them walking the
shots,
set or whatever.
Even 10 years ago, that was
candid shots.
That
it
was
wasn't
still
that.
what it. That was still how it was because Twitter wasn't what it is today. I mean, Facebook had no idea what was going on in the comic book world. So I would see, for the Spider-Man movies, I would see kids magazines and flip through and be like, "This is a behind-the-scenes shot." I'm like, "Oh my god, this is gonna be so cool in the movie."
Yeah.
But now it's we get everything, and we're so just quick to be like, that is going to be bad. That's going to be a bad movie.
Over time, people should see the difference of what they see behind the scenes and then what's the final product. And I think what I do, at least, is when I see photos that are like, "Ooh, I don't know about that." I'm like, I'm sure they're going to fix it in post, or there's a reason for it. It's okay.
People are stupid.
I know.
Like Shazam.
Yeah.
That buffed up suit that looked hideous.
And they said it's still a work in progress, so who knows? I mean,
They didn't look hideous.
Well, it looked like a buff body with a beanhead pole head. It looked out of place.
yeah, but I think what they got going for them is, I know he did work out for the film.
Right.
There's probably not going to be any shirtless scenes, so you won't have to worry. And it's kind of like a kiddie.
Damn it.
It's a kiddie.
It
Yeah.
looks
see the
it looks
movie.
funny.
Not going.
Yeah.
Boycott.
Yeah, I know.
Release
right?
the shirt.
Isn't the whole premise that he's like young, but then when he says Shazam or something like that, he turns into an old man?
No, not an old
Yep,
man.
that's exactly it.
No, he's like he's a
Like Batman Beyond old.
no.
No.
He wouldn't be able to do anything.
Shazam!
Oh shit!
I can read
The
you
lightning
a poem.
hits and then Walker appears in his hand.
No, the lightning hits and just dust.
Right, yeah.
Oh shit!
And a random feather just floating down.
You see the bad guy go, well, that was easy.
So he gets the powers of all the Greek gods,
Right.
pretty much. But yeah, he has the mentality of, so like he's a kid,
Right.
He says Shazam, and he gets turned into like the superhero, but he still has the mentality of the kid.
Okay.
So I
See,
could
that
be-
seems
I
like
could
a
be
fun
here talking
premise.
right now.
It's like Big.
Yeah.
and be like,
It's like Big.
Be like,
That's
I
what
want to
they're
punch you
doing.
in the face. And I say Shazam, and I turn into Shazam, like, I want to punch you in the face because I wanted to 2 seconds ago because I'm still that same kid.
Gotcha.
I don't want to punch you in the face.
No, I know.
Well,
Maybe.
maybe.
They didn't even drink. But getting back to Captain Marvel, this film is set in the 90s, which is a first for the Marvel films to kind of go back into the past, which, I guess Captain America, take that back. It looks like they're capturing that 90s pretty well. They have Samuel L. Jackson, they de-aged him. He looks pretty young.
And it looks like it was just all makeup, too. Like,
I think it's a mixture, maybe. I don't know.
I couldn't see any CGI at all.
He aged pretty well anyway.
Yeah,
If he shaves, I mean, you can't really.
yeah.
Yeah.
And he's got hair, no eye patch, no leather outfit yet. I mean,
Does he
he's
look
getting there.
like the
No.
guy from Unbreakable? Mr. Glass?
No, he doesn't have a fro.
Okay.
No, he just looks like an average dude.
No, he doesn't look like Bruce Willis.
Okay.
But to me, this is very similar. I don't know who predates who, but I'm getting a lot of Green Lantern vibes from this.
The Green Lantern Corps was kind of prior to all that.
Mhm.
So, I mean, I don't know if they took that as a inspiration or what. But Carol Danvers, who eventually became Captain Marvel, she wasn't Captain Marvel when she was introduced in 1968.
Mhm.
So she's been various incarnations of characters over the years.
Wasn't that Jude Law's character?
Uh-huh.
Was he Captain Marvel?
He was
originally?
Marvel or whatever.
Marvel.
Yeah.
And he's in this
yeah.
film,
Uh-huh.
and he's leading the team.
Yep.
But they're all wearing green, and
Yeah.
they're an elite military team in space.
Right.
Space.
And what's his name is back from Guardians.
Yeah.
Jimin Hatsu or whatever.
Jaimin Hansu, yeah.
Mhm. He's Shazam.
Shazam.
Oh my God, he's in both Captain Marvel movies.
What?
That's so cool.
You also got the return of Ronan the Accuser, played by Lee Pace,
Mhm.
which is, it's like a less scarred version, looks like. He doesn't
Mhm.
have the war paint on his face. He's kind of working with people.
Was his suit green in that set photo?
Yes.
Okay, because
Jude Laws you're talking about?
No, Ronan.
Oh, I don't know about that. I don't know.
'Cause I
It
remem-
looked like the same suit to me.
Oh, okay.
Maybe a little
Because
different.
I remember the
guess.
comics, his was like originally green. So I wonder if they're trying to.
Yeah.
He
be
is a
little
member
cheeky
of
with
the
that.
Kree Society,
Right.
which I guess Captain Marvel, Brie Larson's Captain Marvel, is part Kree
Mhm.
and human. In the film, she starts out with her powers already. It's not really an origin
Okay.
take, but she's flying jets just like Hal Jordan. I mean,
Did you get the name of the her partner
no, it's her friend.
Yeah.
in the comics.
in the
the
comics?
mother of a
and it's
character
the mother
in the
of
comics.
Spider-Woman. I'm pretty sure.
Wow.
Yeah. She's in the comics her best friend forever, her BFF, Jessica Jones.
Nice.
Some really cool interplay in the comics between those two.
Oh man, that'd be
It's-
cool.
It is pretty awesome, actually. And the Jessica Jones comics, written by Bendis, Carol Danvers is in there, mostly just as Carol Danvers.
Mhm.
Very rarely as Captain Marvel,
Right.
and so it's just fun to, because you got Jessica Jones being her, and
Yeah.
it's just, and Captain Marvel is a really cool character, in the books at least. So I'm really excited for this.
Do you have a
Don't-
problem
don't
with it
worry.
being so similar to Green Lantern? Like, do you feel like they kind of stole some of that? Or I guess
No.
they've always kind of taken
I don't
some
care.
ideas
Maybe
from-
they can do it better.
Oh, I'm sure they will. I'm sure they will. It's weird to me they're wearing the green suits and stuff. I like how they're bringing back these old characters.
Yeah.
Jaimin Hansu's character was like a villain in Guardians. So
And then he died.
and he's robotic too, so he must have got really jacked up.
And
in
both
this
companies
film.
around that time were really kind of trading from each other, and which,
Oh yeah.
the way it goes, but.
Dark Side,
Right.
What if we did one? Thanos!
Thanos!
/ Apocalypse.
Yeah. Screw you, Jack Kirby, for creating Apocalypse and Darkseid.
I really
Deathstroke.
Yeah.
Deadpool.
I was impressed by the scrolls. I thought they looked pretty damn cool. They look like Vulcans.
Yeah.
See, it's getting mixed reaction.
They look like dark elves. Like they look like they. Okay, my only thing is you look at the concept art of the scrolls, and then you look at the photos. You're like, ooh, that's a downgrade. And I get that like makeup can only do so much sometimes. So
could have some CG effects to help.
sure,
Yeah.
and like it's not like it's ruining the movie.
I
for
thought
me
it
or
looked
anything.
great.
Boycott.
But they're shapeshifters, so it's not going to be throughout the whole movie. And Ben Mendelsohn is playing the lead, who is Talos, I believe.
Yep.
So he'll be in human form working for S.H.I.E.L.D.
He walks between all the worlds. He was in Star Wars,
Yeah.
Marvel,
Dark Knight Rises.
Dark Knight Rises.
That was the first time I was known with him. Like, I think he was in a show before that, but didn't really know who the hell he was. But man, he's really knocking it out. Like these parts, like he was in Ready Player One. Very good actor. I like knowing that he's in this film.
Yeah.
It's a really good cast. So yeah, that's going to be out March 2019. So I'm excited.
Oh, he was also in Place Beyond the Pines, which if you haven't seen, is a fantastic crime movie.
How recent is it?
Like 2012.
Oh, okay.
Maybe.
Okay.
It's a great movie. It's not superhero.
Where can
or
people?
anything.
What's it
Where
called
can
again?
people find it?
Netflix, I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
Otherwise, just go out and buy the DVD. Idiot.
What's the name of the movie again?
Place Beyond the Pine.
Place Beyond the Pines.
It's
Not
got Ryan-
4K.
Huh?
Don't buy it in 4K.
Maybe if you want to. Ryan Gosling, Eva Mendes, Mahershala Ali.
Oh, that's maybe where you met Ava.
Why?
Ryan and Ava, because they have a kid together now.
Who?
Ava Mendes and Ryan Gosling.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Oh,
maybe
are
where
they?
they
They're
met.
dating, aren't they?
Yeah, they have a child, a couple of children together. So
She pretty much disappeared off the acting scene.
yeah, she's raising some babies.
What are you talking about? She's in Ghost Rider.
That was a long freaking time ago.
So Police Academy, guys. I don't know if you're fans. I'm a big fan. Steve Gutenberg was on Twitter like a week ago or so.
All right.
Not sure if this is a joke or not, but just
Joker.
yeah, he's gonna be the new Joker. Yeah,
Joker. Not.
Yeah. Apparently, there's a new Police Academy movie coming. That's what he told a fan.
Please tell me Michael Winslow's coming back.
I don't know. I don't even know if this is true. A lot of people are like,
Dumb
was he
and Dumber
just...
2.
No. Well, if you've seen all the Police Academy films, don't see 7. That's
All
very
you have
bad.
to 7. Jesus. Anyways,
They had a TV show that was actually pretty decent.
all you have to
They
do.
had a cartoon.
All you have to do for the characters of Police Academy is not make them racist, because that's what happened in Dumb and Dumber 2.
Yeah.
Dumb and Dumber 2, they were racist and sexist,
Yeah.
and that's why. That's why. the
I'm sure they'll
movie's-
tread carefully with that. But
Yeah.
at one time, Key and Peele were going to do a reboot or a retread film. But this is before, was it Peele who did the Get Out film?
Mhm.
I don't know if he'll go back to doing a lesser known product or not. Maybe he will. I don't know. But I don't know if they have any involvement in this or not. But it's just off this Gutenberg post.
Who cares?
Be interesting to have
I'm a fan. I
Bobcat
wouldn't
back.
mind seeing it resurface. Honestly, I thought it was. I don't know. Were you a fan of those films, Steve?
I like the first couple.
Yeah, and they
Yeah.
got kind of goofy.
Yeah, after that I grew up.
Part 7, they actually use like cartoon sounds.
Oh no!
All those
boy.
weird. And Ron Perlman was in it. Played a Russian. They went to Russia.
Oh
It
jeez.
was it was not good. It didn't go to theaters. That's how bad it was.
Yeah, I kind of figured.
So
What's that one guy's name who died? Who was in it?
Bubba Smith.
No, Bubba Smith's still
Was he
around.
alive? Oh, the guy that played
Michael.
Tackleberry.
No.
Yeah.
Tackleberry passed
Yeah.
away.
Yeah, I
I'm
can't
sure
remember
Bubba
his name.
Smith's gone too. I
Well,
think he is.
if we can't get the whole cast back, don't bother.
Well, it's going to be a new cast. Maybe Gutenberg will come back. He wasn't in all the films. He was only up to like 4. So
Yeah.
starring Kevin Hart.
maybe
I'll be darned.
And The Rock.
And The
I'm,
Rock.
I'm
yeah.
out. I'm out. Sorry.
He did pass away.
Yep.
2011.
Told ya.
Thanks.
Idiot.
Maybe they'll bring back a CGI version like they did. I don't know.
Ooh, no.
That'd be a big budget, right?
Hey, Police Academy guys, don't do that.
I don't know. I'd welcome a return, though. I don't know. You guys not on the same boat?
I don't care either way.
You never seen any of them, have you?
I've seen the first one.
Have you?
Yeah.
He was on Police Academy of the series. Captain Moses Hightower.
Nice. So it was a continuation. Never did see that.
He did make it to 6.
Oh.
Not 7, though.
Oh, right. Wow.
Yeah.
7 was so bad he wouldn't do it.
Yeah.
Like, oh, shit. Okay. Yeah.
But Ron Perlman did!
We already have Police Academy. It's Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Go watch Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
That's going to be over.
What are you talking about?
After this season's done, I thought.
No, it's not.
They got picked up by Netflix.
No, NBC.
And they actually ordered...
And they just got 18 episodes.
Yeah.
Mitch. That's over.
Well, just wait. NBC will kill it.
It'll be
NBC
different.
has a good way
It'll
of
be
killing
well,
things.
They were on Fox, though. Fox
is
everything.
worse with killing things.
Well, true, but NBC will make it like a This Is Us kind of storyline, and then they'll just kill it.
What? That'd be a big... Yeah, I don't know.
They'll change the entire format and make
Well, it
it
does
serious.
actually have some serious moments, doesn't it? Like comedy and serious moments.
First of all, This Is Us is a fantastic show.
Makes me cry.
It is a great
It's
show.
like,
I
you
don't
want
know
to be
what
sad?
you're on.
Just watch This Is Us.
I've never seen the show, so I can't make it.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Season 3, right?
Yeah, it's coming
Season 3? Yeah. Yeah. So,
Didn't one of the main characters pass away in a fire or something like that?
yeah.
No.
So this is Less of Us now?
Well, there's flashbacks. There's flashbacks.
He didn't die in a fire.
He didn't?
Well, he died because of a fire, though.
Yeah, but he didn't die in a fire.
Well, I know. Yeah.
Did he die from smoke inhalation?
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of dying from a fire.
So we got
Yeah,
some...
but not in a fire.
Oh, okay. So he didn't burn to a original crispy.
No. Not extra crispy or anything.
He was more of a wholesome smoked flavor.
More of a Cane's chicken type of out layer. So we got some new casting for Star Wars Episode 9. Matt Smith is joining the cast in a key role. You know, a lot of people were speculating what he could be. I actually talked to the Doctors Who podcast through Instagram. You know, they were asking that question, and they thought maybe he would be part of the Knights of Ren, which I think that'd be perfect. I think we should see that for sure.
We need to be careful because we're getting all,
It's just fantasy football.
I know it's fantasy football but then we see them. This is exactly what happened with Last Jedi. People saw all these characters being cast in all these roles, and they're like, "This is gonna be this thing," and then it didn't turn out to be that thing, and then they hated the movie.
But I'm okay if it doesn't. I'm
Right.
just fantasizing, like, I think that'd be
I know.
really
I'm not
fucking
saying
cool.
I'm not saying you're the problem. I'm saying like this is what's going to happen all over the internet.
Right. But,
And then-
you could do that about everything, you know? Like, well, say that and that. But,
Be fair to say that Star Wars is quickly becoming Police Academy.
I don't know.
Yeah.
No, well, it already hit that back in the 80s with the Ewok films and stuff.
True.
And they recovered, so I think
True.
it'll be fine. Either way, if he's not part of the Knights of Ren, I think we should see the Knights of Ren for sure, because that just seems like it's been talked about so much. Let's see them.
Yeah.
Maybe try to take the throne away from him, because he's the ultimate badass now for the dark side, or
Right.
First Order, whatever you say. But what are your thoughts? Like, would you like to see the Knights of Ren? Matt Smith is one of them, or just talking? I'm not saying this is happening, but
I want him to be the ghost of Obi-Wan so that people can get all pissed off that Ewan McGregor's not
Ewan
back.
McGregor, yeah. I like it.
but Knights of Ren, though, I think we need to see that.
It'd
I
be
think
a cool touch, that's for sure. But again, I don't know. This movie's doomed already, in my opinion. And I'm not saying that's right.
Mhm.
I'm just saying that people are
Well, it's funny when
boycott train right now.
it's funny when you had the trailers for Last Jedi come out, and people are like, "This is so great." Screw J.J. Abrams, and the film comes out, and the majority are like, "Welcome back, J.J. Abrams."
Where's JJ?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Last Jedi did kind of screw up some of the what they set up, and I think that hurt it with just having a different director, with the whole raised parents thing, and I guess Carrie Fisher's going to be in this film. They're going to take some footage from Force Awakens that wasn't used,
Yep.
so I don't know how they're going to.
Incorporate it.
Yeah, I'm not sure,
I
but
don't know.
yeah, we'll see. I hope they get really creative how they can take care of their character.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, just The Last Jedi was a be careful what you wish for audience, lesson, and then they gave him something different, and we saw everybody wet their pants. So
Well, and I think a lot of people analyze Empire and say, hey, these pretty much have the same equivalent to them. They're shock and awe. I mean, gosh, Empire back then I think had kind of the same reception, and then
Yeah.
afterwards people grew to love it. Not saying that's going to happen with Last Jedi, but I don't think it's a utter
no
mess.
one loved it like they did until after Return of the Jedi came out and plot threads started closing.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm not saying that is a ding on Jedi. I'm saying that the story came to a conclusion. You know, and so because it advanced, it made Empire better. Return wasn't a better film than Empire, but the threads that it tied up made sense and made Empire a better movie.
Yeah.
You know, people can look in retrospect all day long and judge that, but at the time, Empire wasn't regarded as the most amazing thing in the world. So,
yeah, because it's very different than Star Wars was.
Yeah.
Star Wars was just like a pure fantasy film.
Yep.
It didn't really have too many stakes. It was pretty, you know, good guy, bad guy.
Right.
And then the second one, yeah, we put Han Solo, the hero, in Carbonite.
right.
And as a kid seeing that, I thought he died. Like, they killed him. And I think Harrison Ford would have preferred that, but, you know, they got him back.
He walks on stage, he's like, well, it's been a great run, guys. He's like, oh no, we need you back for the next one. Like,
That's not how the Force works.
I thought I died.
Right.
A different actor comes out of the car. It fixed his face.
Burt Reynolds. Hi.
So, what's going on, guys?
Now. I'm blind. What's going on? Can't see.
Yeah,
It's funny.
I don't know. And we've said it here many times. I thought Solo was a good film. I didn't think it would deserve all this, and I think Last Jedi kind of hurt. I think they should have spaced them out more, give them like a December release. I like that time of year. I think a lot of people, it's like Lord of the Rings kind of. You count on the December release, and Episode 9 is going to get that December 20th release for 2019. So, yeah. So get in line now. Or don't. I don't know. But
You go, we'll meet you there.
All right. On that note, I gotta go, guys.
all right.
Sorry.
That's right.
You want to line up for The Last Jedi?
Yeah.
Or
I'm gonna go.
Last Jedi.
Last Jedi 2. That's what they should call it.
Yeah.
You guys have a good one.
You too.
They should call it Return of the Jedi.
Well, there was talks that they were maybe going to separate the films. I mean, it's all speculation. That would be stupid, though. It's like, I mean, I guess you don't have to have 3 episodes each time around. You could have 4 or whatever, but I guess ended on 10 would be something, but
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't really care about, like, I'll watch the Star Wars movies. If they ended, I wouldn't care either way.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
We thought it was over for the longest time.
Yeah. And then, like,
Well, it was
I'd be
Lucas
happy if they
keeping
were
it
over.
from, more happening, basically. You had the prequels, and that was pretty much it. You had Clone Wars. Yeah, when Disney bought them. I'm still happy with the idea of getting these films. They just have to be kind of careful with what they do, I guess. I don't know.
I really don't think any of them have really been done that terribly anyway.
I don't either.
But that's just me,
either.
you know, I mean.
Yeah, I know. I like JJ's direction for Force Awakens. It just felt like an event, when you saw it. And The Last Jedi, I liked just the same. Yeah, there was a few things I wish were different.
people act like it's the worst of the series.
Oh yeah, they're saying it's worse than the prequels. I'm like,
Yeah,
no
sorry.
way,
Nothing is.
no way.
Watch Jar Jar, and then you just come talk to me.
Well, it's like,
Or the dialogue in
Yeah.
Attack of the Clones, come talk to me. after
yeah.
that.
Well, it's like you don't like Canto Bite scene. That was a whole movie in the prequel trilogy.
Yeah.
That's a whole fucking movie. Goofy characters and like, why are they doing this type of stuff? Like, yeah, that was the whole movie.
Yeah.
3 of them.
And I mean, the guy who played Jar Jar is going through this, went through the same exact thing that the girl who played Rose is going through.
Tried to kill himself or thought about it.
It's just this toxic fan culture that can't keep their mouths shut. And I get, like, you're allowed to have an opinion. Nobody wants to hear it, though.
No, they don't. And you know what? If you don't like a character, that's fine. But when you bridge it over to the actor,
Or
just
their
knock
race.
it off. Right. Yeah. Especially
Surprising that both these people who've gone through this are both not white. It's almost like
that. Right.
these fans have an agenda.
To be fair, though, I think a lot of
Exactly.
people, Jar Jar was complete CGI, effect. So they couldn't really, at first be like, oh, yeah, this is a minority, of course. But
He's kind of like supposed to be like Jamaican or whatever.
yeah, yeah. And the dialogue, the doo-doo, like, to talk like a child, I guess. I wish they,
It's
hearing
for the
that,
kids.
he, thought about taking his life and stuff, it makes you feel really bad because, I'm not a Jar Jar fan. You almost wish they could do something like have him come in one more time and just have a better end, because they just kind of like skirted that character
No.
out
have
of
him,
existence.
Have him come in one more time, act the exact same as he did. Just say, fuck you.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Fuck you. Misa, go fuck you. Misa, go fuck yourself. No, I don't know.
Now,
I get heated about it because I'm just so sick of.
yeah.
I mean, it's
Negativity.
happened.
Yeah.
It's happened for the past like 2 or 3 months now. It started with the girl who played Rose. I'm blanking on her name right now. And then Ruby Rose, the girl who plays
Marie Tran or something.
Yeah.
Like that.
The girl who's playing Starfire, Ruby Rose. They're all getting heat because of these characters they're portraying.
Batwoman, you mean?
No, Ruby Rose and then the girl who's playing Starfire.
Oh, gotcha.
Sorry, I meant
Yep.
that it's like 2 different people.
Yep.
But it's just I'm just so sick of seeing it.
Mm-hmm.
But and then like,
well, it's the social media, it's the problem. Everyone's got a voice, and it's very easy. It's very easy for someone to say something and have an effect, and it's bad power.
Because then they can just close their laptop and be like, "I'm safe."
Right.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Or they can say, "Watch me get people riled up by saying stuff like this,"
Right.
and they don't care in any way, shape,
Ooh,
or
I'm
form.
just a
Right.
troll.
Yeah.
Cool, man.
I don't know. It's it'll probably kill these films basically.
What?
Just all this negativity that's on the internet. Now they're like praising Lucas. It's like, you guys are just freaking nuts. You don't know what you want.
Yeah, they don't know what they want.
Like, look at the prequels and what we got now. It's eons better.
I mean, it won't happen. I would just like to take the product away.
Really?
Yeah, there's a 10-year moratorium on comic films, on sci-fi films, on the big budget type, properties.
Yeah.
Done.
Can't get along. Nobody gets to play with it.
Right.
Right.
That would make me laugh. I mean, sure, selfishly, I would be like, I like those films. I want them, but I would get a better thrill out of watching these people go bat crap crazy because there's nothing to complain about.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
What are we talking about now?
Yeah.
The weather?
Exactly.
That's true. That is true. We would be talking about the weather.
Right. Yeah.
I saw
Field of clouds. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw someone on Twitter. This is kind of a tangent, but they showed this picture of this mansion, and it was like a bird's eye view, and they were like, "You can live here, but you can never watch a Marvel or DC movie ever again. What do you do?" And someone was like, "I'm watching Batman vs Superman in my apartment."
Nice.
So yeah, selfishly, I'd be like, "I want more of these movies," but then it's like, those fucking nerds,
right? Yeah,
they're pissing their pants about nothing.
I mean, really, what's going to win is willpower. People just say, "Hey, I'm not going to subscribe to this crap, and I'm just going to turn it off." Like you guys do with trailers. You maybe see one, and that's enough.
Yep.
That's just what it's going to take, I think. If these movies stop making money, that's obviously probably the scenario Steve's proposing. Just stop making them for a while.
Give them a break.
Yeah, they'll definitely welcome them back, but they only get one shot of getting there. You know what I mean? If they screw up, it's going to be just like it was before. So, yeah.
It's going to be that one guy in the theater. This movie sucks!
I don't know. I mean, I think the better solution is to have the studios not bow to that.
Mm-hmm. Right.
They need to tune that out.
Yeah, they do. They just need to
look at Justice League.
Let the creators,
let
the creators do their damn job.
Yeah.
Trust in them. That's the problem with one studio in particular. Yeah. Speaking of that studio, we're going to talk about the Joker movie again. Alec Baldwin's enter and exit from the Thomas Wayne part.
He's out of it now?
Yes.
Oh, it was like less than 24 hours.
I need to get out of the house a little bit.
Well, it was reported.
Oh.
And then I guess he had dropped out prior to it being reported. And then the next day he was like, "Oh yeah, I'm not in that movie anymore."
Rumors swirled that Thomas Wayne character was going to be changed for this film. He was going to be, instead of a dignified Thomas Wayne, he was going to be like a sleazebag, rich dude, like Donald Trump-esque 1980s.
Which then you're like, I don't want Trump Jr. as Batman.
Yeah.
Well, it would be Thomas Wayne. It wouldn't be. Oh, you
But
mean?
still
Oh, I
acting
see. What you're
like
saying. No, I'm
Trump,
sorry.
right? Yeah.
Yeah. It's the alcohol. Let's blame it on that.
No.
So yeah, Baldwin cleared that up, saying that that's not what he was hired to do, because he does Trump right now on SNL. So
yeah, and he doesn't like doing that. So
yeah,
is
he getting tired of it? Probably.
Well, he was just talking about he just doesn't like it. He does it, and he
did it once, and someone saw, and then they were like, "Oh, you got to do that." He's like, "Damn it."
I should have really stunk it up.
Yeah, right. So yeah, at the same time he dismissed those rumors, he also dropped out of the film. What do you guys think about tweaking the Wayne character? Personally, I think that's a terrible idea. How'd you get Batman from, without honorable parents?
Well, I don't know if you've played the Telltale Batman game.
No, I've seen like the films like put together, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, so in that story, they were actually tied in with the mob.
Oh,
the parents were, the Waynes were,
Yeah.
and like Alfred knew about it. I mean, it was pretty much Alfred's doing to steer him away from.
Oh wow, that's risky.
From knowing about
Yeah.
What his parents did, and like, you know, making him believe that they were. Yeah, it was really risky, and it was very just like, well,
But they didn't take all the dignity away from the Waynes, right?
No, and they're
some
still respected people,
Yeah.
and like they really. I'm pretty sure the big thing was that it was money,
Mhm.
and like they really wanted to. They knew that if they gotten good with the mob, that they could somehow make their city better, and like it's something along those lines.
It's like kind of a marriage of convenience type thing,
yeah.
you know. It's just not that they wanted to do it, but they did it because they
I
felt.
hate being here, but it's
Their end
payoff.
result was maybe going to happen as a result of that. So
Mhm.
Right.
I can see where like they can do that, but to make him a total jerk, I guess,
Mhm.
is just not really like something I'd want to see.
yeah,
Just because like I wouldn't. Yeah, like you're saying, like Bruce wouldn't have any, you know.
Ambition to be Batman.
Yeah,
He
he'd be
just
like, he'd be more like Thomas Elliot. It'd be like
I hate my dad.
Well, yeah, but it'd be like Thomas Elliot. It'd be like my parents are dead.
Mhm.
Cool. Now I get the money.
Peter Parker would be like, "Yep."
He goes to the store and buys some Uncle Ben's rice.
Help.
the great wallet comes great spending ability.
I mean, I've grown to accept this Joker film for what it is. Joaquin Phoenix, I think he's going to do a good job. I guess he's thinning down for the role, and
Yeah,
he's rocking some long hair, so I don't know if that's going to be
looks weird.
final or not.
Hmm.
But he's going to have a good, hell of a smile. I mean, he's already cracked it a little bit, and you're like, oh, wow, I could see. And there's already been fan art, you know, of him all decked out in makeup and stuff. The change to the Thomas Wayne character,
I'll always be sad that we never got Willem Dafoe.
Yeah.
He would be the perfect Joker.
He would have been, and maybe he was
But
talking
that's just wishful
talked of
thinking.
doing it. I don't
Just
know.
wishful thinking.
Back in '89, who knows? But
Yeah, now he's Volko, and it's fine.
and Van Gogh, Vincent Van Gogh. That's a new film.
Is that gonna be
coming
a
out.
thing? That's a thing.
Yeah, he's in a new Vincent Van Gogh film.
Oh,
Probably get him an Oscar nomination again.
Hmm.
Yeah, good for him. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's a good actor, and he wouldn't need much makeup, really. He could pretty much express everything. The Joker.
That's funny.
DC streaming. Let's talk about that. It's launching September 15th. Titans is going to premiere October 12th, which I thought it was going to premiere right away with the launch.
no. I
Well,
doubt it.
My
That'll
question is, do
happen.
we know what's going to be available at the launch? I mean,
Everything except for the
the
main-
series, the original
series.
content.
Yeah.
Right.
which is that's more than enough to hold you over. People need to relax.
Well, I think there's still a lot of mystery, though, what exactly this is, you know? I
They
think
had a
there is.
3-hour DC live stream about it, telling you everything that you need to know. You get comics that they're going to cycle through. You get all the animated shows, all the shows. So like the Flash, like the live action Flash from the 90s,
Nice.
just Lois and Clark,
Wow.
all that crap that you don't need, but now you want
Oh,
it.
gosh.
All the
Dean
you know,
Cain's going to come in here.
all of, oh no, Dean Cain.
Until he shows up. Oh, shit.
No, I don't care. I'll beat Dean Cain's ass. What's up, Dean? Anyways,
Challenge accepted.
You get all the Wonder Woman series, all the animated movies that have come out so far,
Which is awesome
which is great.
because they are very good.
Mhm.
I just can't wait for the comics.
Yeah, comics are gonna be great because
I'll be able to catch up a lot.
they're gonna cycle through them, and I don't know if like they said there's gonna be like specific things available like Nightfall and stuff like that. I don't know if you can get that. I don't know if there's something else you have to pay just to view it since it's.
I would
a
hope
bigger
not.
time. I would hope. Yeah, me too.
Because like with Marvel Unlimited, you know, I've
Yeah,
got
everything.
20,000 plus comics
Mhm.
from X-Men #1 in the 60s all the way to now, you know, and
Right.
that's just phenomenal.
Yeah.
And, you know,
So
I
maybe
haven't
it's
been a
gonna
big
be-
Marvel guy, you know, my whole life until the last year. You know, having this, I'm reading way more Marvel right now than DC.
Right.
And right now I think if you pre-subscribed, you're automatically entered into that Batman
Yeah.
sweepstakes, which is
Yeah.
cool. I can't remember exactly what it is, but also right now, September 9th, happy birthday, Josh, by the way.
Oh,
Happy
Um,
birthday!
Birthday.
21, guys.
If you-
21.
That's why we had a
That's why you had a
drink.
You can
21
drink now.
years since you were how old?
21.
15.
No, but if you still have a little less than a week to go pre-subscribe, I think it's still in effect. If you pre-subscribe right now, don't quote me on this, but If you pre-subscribe right now, you'll get a Teen Titans Omnibus, which is a thick book of like the new Teen Titans series from like the 80s.
Yeah, the 80s.
Back
is the
when
big one.
Dick Grayson had the disco suit, I think.
Marv Wolfman, George Perez, and those guys. I mean, just phenomenal.
And Kevin Smith showed it off on the live stream, and it's like a brick pretty much. So
would you say that live stream or like, you know, the recorded version is on YouTube for people to see who haven't subscribed to the service yet?
Yeah.
I subscribed personally last week. I've been waiting for that Teen Titans thing to come all day, you know, just sitting outside. It's weird.
Well, they're going to send you an email, but when it...
shit, now I know. Okay. Well, good. The kids will like their dad back, I'm sure.
But, yeah, no, that live stream's up there. It's like 2 hours or something. I played it on double speed, so it was only like an hour or something.
Yeah.
But it was really interesting watch just to make sure I knew exactly what was going on. And like I had a weird time signing up because like I tried to use a gift card. It said I signed up, but it was only a $25 gift card for the $75 thing. Yeah. So I emailed them and was like, hey, am I signed up? They're like, actually, there's a payment problem. And I was like, cool. I can do it on my regular card. But yeah, no, go sign up right now. I think that's still in effect, the whole Teen Titans Omnibus thing, which is pretty cool. That was a total surprise.
And even if it's not, you're going to get great content and a ton of great content.
Yeah.
And $75 for the whole year. That's the only payment.
Well, the whole year
15
plus
months.
3 months.
Yeah.
Right. And I think people may misread that saying, oh, I can join right now for free 3 months and then cancel.
That was pretty clear when I looked at the instructions on it.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, I don't know. It was a great deal. $75.
Yeah.
I mean, seriously.
Absolutely.
I spend that in a month sometimes on comics, let alone an entire year's worth of 15 months worth of, you know, awesome content, varied content.
Sure.
And to get both Superman the Animated Series and Batman the Animated Series remastered, or at least Batman's remastered, because
the opening and
because the Blu-ray's coming out.
Oh, so good.
But that it's gonna be remastered on the streaming service.
Really?
Yeah. So like,
so you're getting the same quality that they're releasing this new box set.
Yeah, which I'm getting that too, but I'll probably still watch it when it comes out.
Well,
I'm getting
my birthday, so just a little hint.
Have fun, man. I'm getting my wisdom teeth out Friday, and then Saturday is when it comes out. So I'll just be relaxing with my mouth.
Yeah,
you're like,
trapped
Batman. Hey, this hurts so much, Batman. Well, you're gonna have painkillers, so you're really gonna have a good time.
Yeah, I'll probably catch.
He won't remember the first 2 days of it, but he'll enjoy it immensely.
Wait a minute, I got this thing. What?
Why is my Teen Titans Omnibus ripped in half? Why did I eat it? Why is there blood on my shirt?
Calm down, it's from your teeth. Oh,
why is there a hammer sticking through my tablet? What's happening?
Oh yeah, that's another. You can stream it on 2 devices, but I think that means just streaming it actively. So you can have it signed in on multiple things.
Right.
But it's like Netflix. If you have it up,
like
it'll say like,
at something. Yeah.
It'll say like, we can't do this right now. So
gotcha.
But if you're in a family of a lot of people and you want to get 2 streaming service accounts, then you can stream it on 4 things. Right. So that's what Kevin Smith did, because they gave him a free one after he'd already bought a subscription. Yeah, I'm really excited. Less than a week, and
yeah, it's gonna be great.
I will say this: good on Warner Brothers for like still allowing Kevin Smith to do these things, because I know he hasn't probably been the biggest fan of the new films. Oddly enough, though, he does love, and it's probably because Harley Quinn's in it. He loves Suicide Squad.
He really liked Batman vs Superman once he went back and like actually paid attention, because like he kind of went when didn't he go after like all the blogs had gave their piece?
I'm not sure. To me it was like, I wish he would have approached it the same as he did Dark Knight Rises, you know, which to me I think was more of a disappointing film than BVS. But you know, a lot of people, you know, they're like, oh, the Bale films are great. Like, that last one wasn't that good. It was kind of not good.
Yeah, and by the way, those, I think they said Batman Begins and Dark Knight will be up there.
Okay.
I don't know about Rises, but like the reason, and people are saying like WB doesn't want anything to do with the Snyder movies and stuff. I think it's because there are legal reasons. There are legal like streaming. Like Netflix has rights to it. HBO does. Yeah. Amazon Prime. So I think once those are up, they could probably send them their way.
Right. Yep.
But people are freaking out about that too,
Yeah.
which is, I think it's gonna be fine. But yeah, I mean, we're getting way more than we deserve.
Oh yeah.
That'd be exciting. I think it's gonna be pretty cool. And
It's coming out on Batman Day, which I don't know what's gonna go on around here for that, since, I mean, it's Central Iowa. Nobody really.
I'll just be taking back the night on that day.
I'm gonna wear this mask to work
Right,
I have
yeah.
up here.
Dun-dun-dun-dun.
Hey guys.
Dun,
I'm
dun,
really excited
dun.
about the Swamp Thing series
Mhm.
coming, and
It's got a Gotham star.
playing Abby
Mhm.
Arcane. Who is she?
She was Sophia Falcone.
Okay, cool.
Falcone.
I'm really excited. I've read up on this. It's going to be like a hard R series. It's going to be weird, extreme, and scary.
Well, it's got to step up from the Titans
Yeah.
show.
Yeah. Well,
Fuck
Gary
Batman.
Dodderman is writing. I guess he wrote It, Annabelle movies, and the new Nun film that came out.
Isn't James Wan tied in it too?
I didn't catch that. Maybe, I don't know.
I thought he was.
Maybe he is. They're taking inspiration from the Alan Moore Swamp Thing run, which oh man, I have one of those books, like, a collection of stories, and it's so damn good, that material. I'm really happy they're doing, like, I was a Swamp Thing fan before, but when I read that, I'm like, wow, this really broke down the character even more, and it made him more tragic, because spoiler, like, you think he's looking for an antidote to change back to human, but the tragedy is Alec Holland is dead.
Mm-hmm.
He did die in that swamp, and the chemicals he worked on basically try to reform him into this.
There's no going back. Yeah.
Yeah,
Poison
exactly.
Ivy.
Yeah, Poison Ivy, which they could have her crossover. That'd be cool.
It would
But-
make sense.
Yeah, I'm definitely for them adapting some of that material. Swamp Thing is going to be practical effect with CGI assist. I guess they're making a suit. That's pretty cool. Yeah,
Could be
Swamp.
worse than the movie.
Yeah.
I've never seen it. It could be an okay movie.
I like the films personally. I like the USA series they had.
Oh, they've already had a bunch of media for it.
Back in the old days.
Yeah. You had Wes Craven's Swamp Thing, I think 1980, 81, and then you had the Return of Swamp Thing, which was very cartoony kind of.
Creature from the Black Lagoon.
Yeah. And then there's a cartoon. I had some action figures from that cartoon,
Nice.
and then they had the USA show. So I dug it all, honestly. I mean, looking back, it's probably not the best stuff, but I don't know. I've always liked that character for some reason. Swamp Thing, Alec Holland, that has not been cast yet. Len Wiseman, he's going to direct the pilot. He directed Underworld and Live Free, Die Hard. I didn't catch a release date on that. It's obviously very early still.
September 16th.
2016.
Joey just pulled it out of his ass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Day after the streaming service goes
Right.
live.
So that's exciting. You guys have anything you've seen lately you want to share?
The Jack Ryan show on Netflix.
Sweet.
I'm sorry, Amazon Prime. Sorry.
Okay.
Come on, Steve.
Really bad. This is the water.
It's
It's the
dream.
same stuff.
Oh, is it?
Oh, I
Yeah.
feel dizzy.
Right. So the Amazon Prime Jack Ryan series.
Yes.
It's phenomenal. I want to say 10 episodes.
Okay.
Something like that, maybe. All I know is we have one left, and we're watching it tonight.
Nice.
So
Is it after Jim and Pam got a divorce?
it is, because, and if not, he's dating another girl. So you got to be careful, Jim.
Moved on pretty quick.
But it's a phenomenal show. I
Sweet.
mean, that it's insanely serious subject matter, very reminiscent to Osama bin Laden type figure as the bad guy. And if this show doesn't win awards, something's going wacky, because
Sure.
the acting's phenomenal.
Mhm.
Very, very good stuff. 10 out of 10 stars. It's incredible.
Oh, great. That's
Have
great.
you seen 13 Hours?
Mm-mm.
He was in that. That was his first big, like, serious
Yeah.
role. It was a true story about the soldiers of Benghazi.
That's right. I remember hearing about that.
It was a Michael Bay movie, but he like took it very seriously, which is good.
That's good. You didn't phone it in.
Yeah. But that was his first, like, he was a soldier and he had to do a bunch of action sequences. So like I think that really helped out with
Oh, man.
being in this role.
He's very believable in this role, too. I
That's
mean,
I bet.
just phenomenal. I can't say enough good things about it.
Mhm.
When we're done watching it, we're watching it again.
Nice.
Nice.
Just so, to catch up on different things, maybe. And, And the episodes they range anywhere from just over an hour to like 45 minutes.
Sure.
You know, so they kind of range in between there. But
So, Steve, I haven't
Awesome.
seen any of the movies or any of the other shows or whatever with Jack Ryan. Would I be lost when I watch this show, or is it
not at all.
its own thing?
Yep, you can certainly just dive in, pick it up. It's just kind of a maybe a jump start or a refresh of.
It's before the stories, probably, right?
Yeah, I mean he's still fairly young in his career,
Mhm.
so this is kind of when he's very first getting pulled into things.
Yeah.
You know, he kind of starts off as an analyst, and then, but he clearly has seen action in the military prior. But you know, his whole goal was kind of getting out of that. You know, so he's an analyst. He's working at a desk, and then he's a little too smart for his own good, and so he gets pulled into things, and it's just unreal. Very, very, very great show.
Is there a certain, for the movies anyways, I know
Mhm.
this is kind of like off topic.
No, this
Yeah.
is fine.
But
'Cause I was going to bring it up, too.
for the movies, is there like a canon timeline? Like, is it Affleck, Baldwin, Ford?
Baldwin, Ford, and then Affleck, Pine.
No, I know, but like,
in
regarding age. So is it Pine, Affleck, Baldwin, Ford? Like, is it told in the supposed to be a linear timeline, or is it kind of just
not?
like,
I don't think it's supposed to be a linear timeline
Okay.
at all. The
'Cause
Ford
they're-
ones are the only
Mhm.
ones, you know, that because he did 2 or 3.
Who?
Ford, Harrison Ford.
Oh, he did 2.
2.
2, 3, 4?
He was going to do
So-
Some of the All Fears, but he disagreed with a portion of the script,
Hmm.
and he didn't do it. So they decided to make a younger
Yeah.
Jack Ryan, and it was a modern, so it wasn't like historic. So that kind of probably broke the canon, I guess you could say.
And I think it's an interesting property only because it's one that you can really just dive into at any point.
Mm-hmm.
You know, maybe the exception of the second Ford film. You might want to see the first one. But in any other cases, you know, it's the same guy in name only and same kind of subject matter and stuff. But it's, you know, they're their own things.
I'm
So what
actually
is it?
more of a Baldwin fan. I know Ford's.
Hunt for Red October was really great.
It's such a
Remember
good film.
October, the Chris Pine one was Shadow
Recruit,
Shadow Recruit,
Mhm.
Some of All Fears, and what were the Ford ones?
Patriot Games, and Clear and Present Danger.
Clear and Present Danger, yep.
Yeah. And Ford's take on it was a lot different than Alex. And I guess Baldwin was going to do a follow-up, but I think his mom was sick at the time and they wouldn't wait.
Yeah.
So they're dickheads about that.
Which is
But
too
man,
bad because
he
that was a
just-
really good.
I liked his Jack Ryan. To me, that's my favorite Jack Ryan.
And the Sean Connery,
That was such a good
I mean,
film.
it was just a really good film. But if this one is just amazing, you
Sure.
know, and plus it's a series, so
Mhm.
you're getting a lot more than just movie content, and
Right.
it's just phenomenal. And I guess it's already signed up for a second season, so that's a good thing.
If you
Yeah.
haven't seen it, Funny or Die made a parody with Jim Halpert.
Saw it in Dwight, and
Dwight
yeah,
being the villain. It was pretty good.
Oh, really?
Pretty
Yeah.
well done, yeah.
Nice.
yeah, it was really, really brilliant. But yeah, so it's a good show.
Cool.
I'll have to check that out.
It's on my list.
You had a comic too, right?
Yeah. So Miss Marvel, the new Miss Marvel newer, I should say, new to me because I just started reading it, is a Muslim teenager.
Mhm.
And she gets the powers through kind of this gas bomb that goes off, and the first storyline that introduces her and everything won a Hugo Award too. So I mean, it's really awesome.
Can she grow and like shrink and
Yeah, she can grow, she can
Really?
shrink. I mean, she can make her
Stretch.
fists huge,
Yeah.
and yeah, it's just it's really it's really cool. And she's got like a healing ability, and she's still learning them as I'm reading them right now. But
So it's like the new Hulk, right? Like it's a different character.
different character
Who's got the
altogether,
powers.
right? And
Yeah.
Carol Danvers at one point was Miss Marvel, you know, and now she's Captain Marvel. But yeah, it's a really good book, and you know, it's funny. I have a couple Muslim friends, you know, who I've worked with and things, and they're younger, you know, they're millennial age.
Mhm.
And what I'm reading, I've heard those guys say the same things that this character is saying, you know, so it's a very cool, you know, kind of viewpoint from it, but very fresh, and you know, it's just really good writing,
Sure.
and a really cool in the second story arc, awesome Wolverine team up with her.
Nice. That's cool.
Yeah.
Oh, sweet.
Very, very, very cool. And she's very starstruck, you know, like she worships the Avengers before she gets these powers. You know, she's a huge fan of Captain Marvel, and So then now she's getting to interact with some of these people, and it's just kind of hilarious to watch. She's fangirling out, but it's a fun comic series. So I mean, if you it's on Comixology. If you have the unlimited service of Comixology, it's a free borrow. And then if you have the Marvel Unlimited, you can read it there as well. But
would you say that's kind of like who's Billy Batson's friend in the movie? Anyways, it's the kid from It,
right?
But the kid on like the crutches, but he's kind of like a big fanboy because he's got all the stuff, and then he becomes a superhero. So that's kind of cool. That like. I mean, I'm not saying they're copying each other, but it's cool that there's those similarities.
It's a smart way to take on like a new character who's getting these powers, because the other one paved the way, went through all the negativity of trying to understand what they're going through, but the other ones get to actually appreciate it. Like the new Hulk, right? Doesn't he dig being the Hulk? He doesn't fear it.
He loved it. That's what he wanted to do his wole life.
So I like that take. That's very smart to me.
That's why I'm really excited for Into the Spider-Verse. That
looks really good.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Miles Morales we get to see on the big screen. It's animated, but
it's gonna be all these like multiverse Spider-Man.
It's gonna be
Nicolas
great.
Cage is gonna be.
You got Jake Johnson from New Girl. As,
sweet.
Peter Parker.
So he's the main guy. He's the main Peter Parker, like the main
not dead one. Yeah.
Right.
They're the main. Yeah. I don't know which universe.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, because there's a scene where I think Miles is at a graveyard. It's Peter Parker.
Yeah. So. I don't know, but yeah, we'll see. I've only seen one. I've only seen like the one trailer for that too. So
I like the animation. It's like
I know Spider-Gwen's in it.
Yeah,
which that's such a sad story. Oh my god, she had to pretty much. She became Spider Person like this. I think did she go by Spider-Woman or was she always Spider-Gwen? Because I mean that's
I don't recall, to be honest.
Okay, well she became the superhero, and then Peter. They were dating and he got jealous and he tried to recreate it but with like a lizard, and then he became the lizard, and then they had a fight and she had to kill him. Pretty much I think there's a panel where they meet up, and main universe Peter and then alternate universe Gwen.
Oh wow.
And both their counterparts are dead, and so they're kind of just like grieving.
They kind of have each other back in a way, but it's not the same.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. It's tragic. Yeah.
More on comics. Injustice 2 just ended a couple weeks ago. I don't know if they're going to do another Ground Zero like they did for the first Injustice, but ended on a pretty good note. Yeah, I think. Have you?
I haven't read it yet.
Okay, it kind of leads into the game more or less. It was good tie off, and now they're doing Injustice versus Masters of the Universe.
Yeah,
which I kept forgetting was a thing. So they're bringing in the He-Man universe to Injustice. I don't know.
DC is also crossing over with the weirdest stuff.
I mean, you got Batman and Ninja Turtles, which is
Joker, Daffy
Duck.
Yeah,
they made that for me. Apparently, jeez. Tell me, Batman's like eating a pizza in one of the panels.
No, because he's atheist.
Gosh,
I don't know. I haven't read it, but I want to read it, but I haven't gotten to it. Going off shows, I've watched Castle Rock. Not all of it. I'm only into like episode 8 because I'm waiting for 10 to come out so that I can watch 9 and 10 back to back and then just finish it off there. It's really good, especially if you love the Stephen King movies or books or whatever. And it's really good that it's its own story. Like, it's an original story, but it exists within the world of Stephen King. So like there'll be headlines about like
Cujo,
Devil Dog, whatever, or like missing body, or he says like a few years after they found that boy's body on the train tracks, and that was from the body, which was turned into Stand By Me. So they do all this stuff, and it's just so
intertwined.
It's all intertwined. And it's so great to see. And Shawshank Prison is a huge part of at least the first half of the season. And they reference like you can still see the bullet hole from when Warden. She's like, I don't care. And I'm like, oh, this is so great. And
nice.
Yeah, I don't know. I think you guys would really enjoy it.
I saw the preview and I was up late, and I'm a fraidy cat when I watch like scary movies and stuff. But I saw the trailer and I really loved the trailer. But
that's another thing.
It made me look over my shoulder like, what?
It's not even that creepy. Like it has certain like.
It's more creepy elements, right?
Yeah,
it's
creepy elements,
yeah.
but like it's not like It level.
Right,
scary.
but the trailer like took all those elements and put
but
them all
Bill
together.
Skarsgård is in it.
Yeah.
Which is funny, yeah.
That's enough.
Yeah. And then so is one of I think Henry from It.
Sissy Spacek's in it too.
Yeah.
She's not playing Carrie, but she's in it, right?
Mhm.
So
I'm trying to think who
I
else
bet there's
is
so
in
many
it.
references. It looks like
Oh
a
yeah,
great show.
I mean, one of the characters' name is Jackie Torrance,
Really.
and she's related to Jack Torrance, and she talks about it, and I don't know. Yeah, she uses in one episode she uses an axe, and she's got like the jacket style that Jack Nicholson did. I don't know, and like I can tell, it's obvious that Stephen King gave his blessing because he's like the executive producer. But even if I hadn't known that, I think he would still be like, all right.
Yeah, he'd probably appreciate
This is good. Yeah.
That's awesome. So you recommend that?
Oh, absolutely.
Great. I also like to recommend a podcast, Wolverine the Long Night. That's available on Stitcher Premium.
Mm-hmm.
As far as I know, you can sign up for like a month free or a week free. It's like $30 for a whole year, though. It's not terrible. It's a 10-part series. It's very good. It's like a serial on radio,
Yeah.
You got a bunch of sound effects. Like you feel like you're watching a movie without seeing,
Yeah.
Really
Nice.
good voice actors in it. Very addicting. I think I listened to the whole thing in a day
Nice.
at work, actually.
That's good.
Well, we can listen to things while we work.
Right.
So.
But it just sounds like you're just sitting here.
There probably were moments I was like, wait a minute, shut up. Shut up.
We're in a meeting.
We got a meeting. Shut up. Shut up. Wolverine's about ready to do something. I really recommend that. It's something I would like to try and do in the future because I have some story ideas. Obviously, it would take a lot of man hours to do sound effects and stuff, but yeah, give it a listen. It's really good, and I think it's worth getting the free trial at least. Just check it out. Stitcher Premium is nice because there's a lot of podcasts on there. We're on there. Stitcher itself we're on. For ones who have a lot of advertisement, the premium takes that away. So you can just listen to a nice show.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, don't have to be taken out of it or anything,
Right.
but I recommend that.
Cool.
And of course, like I said before, Smoking a Bandit, go check that out on Amazon Prime. It's a freaking awesome movie. Anything else you guys want to recommend before we sign off?
Well, Fat Man on Batman's making a change.
Yes.
They're going to be Fat Man Beyond now because he's getting more and more worried about using the Batman name and getting sued. Also, he's not fat anymore. So it'll be interesting to see. I think it's still going to be the same exact premise.
Oh, yeah.
But,
yeah. They're just going to change like the artwork and things like that.
Rebranding a little bit. Yeah.
I wish they would go back to he's gotten people who said this before, but I wish they would go back to like kind of like one-on-ones or whatever.
Yeah, that's how it was. First was when they
like
first
it'd
came out with
it'd be him or it'd be like a comic book writer or something, just talking about Batman. But he said he likes this more because he gets interact with people, and I'm like, that's okay, that's fine. If the creator wants to do this, then whatever.
They made it more like
I can always go back and listen to this thing.
They cover everything show versus just Batman because he ran out of. I mean, ironically, he ran
talked
out
to Kevin Conroy, and honestly, you peaked there.
Oh, it was great, and he
The
had
only other thing is you can
that
have
was
Ben
a
Affleck
great
on.
Right.
Oh yeah, and that's what sucked. They never got that. Like when he ended that type of format for that show, that's when BVS came out. It's like, why couldn't we talk about this and
Probably
that?
scheduling and
Yeah, I know, but
speaking of Affleck, did we talk about at all the articles that came out around him going to rehab?
No.
Okay, this is just a little thing that I wanted to say. Like, sorry if this is just a surprise.
What?
Don't be shitty. Don't be a shitty news site and write hit pieces on actors who are obviously going through a struggle.
Mm-hmm.
And to top it off, don't tag them in the story. I can't remember what site it was, but they made a story talking about how Ben Affleck probably wouldn't be Batman because rehab bills would probably be too high or something like that. And they tagged his Twitter in the story. So he probably saw that. Don't do that.
Yeah.
I don't know how hard, I don't know why anybody ever had to say not to do that. But that's shitty journalism.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Well, I know. They're all desperate to be the first on something and
it's
there's
entertainment journalism today in general. Just
how many times do you hear about he's not gonna be Batman anymore?
Right.
Oh, he's gonna be Batman again. Oh, he's he doesn't look too good. He's out of shape. Now he's in shape. He's working out. Like he got out of rehab to go work out. Like anymore, I'm like, you know what? I'll just whatever's happening is happening. We'll find out eventually, and that's it.
Yeah. And I have will he, won't he fatigue.
Yeah. Right.
And, you know, it's beyond the movies now. We're in his life and it's beyond.
It's Batman beyond the movies because it's beyond.
You remember that time? No.
But it's in his life now.
That was awesome.
So you gotta leave him alone, let him recuperate, let him do his thing. Just give him time.
Well, it's bad. It's like virtual paparazzi now. With like anybody can. If you're not taking pictures, you're still part of the problem. You know, it's like, oh, he's doing this, he's doing that, and if you're a big name and you try to be hot shit for a split second and you call it wrong,
exactly.
Not a lot of apologies either. It's like, I know some people have speculated and they never really come back and say, yeah, I was wrong with that. You know,
right. That's just
reckless. That's very reckless.
That's just my rant. Sorry. I don't know. And I'm not trying to appear biased because I love Batman or anything, but I think I'd do this for anybody who is getting this type of attention. Just,
it's a human thing, you know.
Leave them alone.
Yeah.
These actors are people too. I think people just diminish that, you know. They're not human. They're always supposed to be.
Well, we pay them money. They need.
No one's
we have access
you.
to them all the time.
You didn't hire them, dipshit.
Right. Yeah.
You choose to watch their films.
Right.
That's all.
Yeah.
That's all I wanted to say.
I get it. Yeah.
Sorry to end off on a bad note.
So you recommend not doing that?
Yes, I recommend Castle Rock, Injustice 2.
Leaving Affleck alone.
And not being an asshole on the internet.
It's fair. Probably generate a lot of heat for that, but yeah. People like being assholes.
Oh, sorry.
Whatever.
Sorry, dude.
Bring the heat.
Honestly, if you want to give me heat.
The movie Heat?
No, well, that's on Netflix. But if you want to give me heat for, you know, saying that, just go ahead and click unfollow, and I'll get the message.
To Joey's account, not Field of Geeks. Stay with us.
And if you're a
I don't want them
vegan,
listening to us.
stop listening.
Oh, no.
Yeah, if you're vegan,
Well, Kevin Smith's a vegan. He can't say that.
He's not listening to us anyways.
Oh, no. How do you know? He might.
No, vegans are fine. Just,
I don't want to hear about it.
everybody, I had a burger today. Cool.
I know. I might need that because I'm a meat eater. I eat meat.
The bloodier, the better.
Yeah.
Do you want to try this kale?
Why are you buying vegetables? I eat meat. You should be eating meat. Sorry, that's the bitter anti-vegan bit. So you're welcome.
He's not anti-vegan. He's anti-people coming up and
that's
telling
right.
him to
I think
telling him that
if you're
that they're
vegan and you do that, I mean, I know a couple of vegans at work.
Yeah.
They're awesome. They don't sit around and do the whole, you know, I'm better than you.
They don't write a
routine.
blog about being vegan.
Right.
What's this creamer made of?
What were you saying? Oh, yeah. If you're an asshole on the internet, I don't really want you following this podcast.
Right.
I mean, that's just me. If you're vegan, all right, just relax about it.
You get a pass. Thanks.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's all I got. Anything else?
Nope.
I think I'm good.
All right. Well, that said, I'm Josh.
I'm Steve.
And I'm Joey.
We'll be back.
Bye.
Take care.